morning, squad. Happy Thursday. Welcome back to MadMizzy Sports Morning Show, the number one spot for everything sports talk, sports news, sports debate in the morning. And we're here with a beautiful rundown today. We got to touch back on opening night for most of the NBA on Wednesday night. What was the most surprising game? And do I got to apologize for the Grizzlies and Knicks game and me asking for the Pelicans and Nets game to be on primetime? I believe I do. We got to speak on Justin Verlander's 11 strikeouts to lead the Houston Astros to a 4-2 win over the New York Yankees to take a 1-0 lead in the ALCS. Then we're going to move on to the 2 games tonight, the primetime games tonight. We finally going to get to see Giannis going up against the 76ers in Philadelphia. And then we get to finally see Kawhi Leonard go up against the Los Angeles Lakers and LA, of course. They 2 LA teams. But before we end it off, we got to speak on Thursday night football. What's my big take of New Orleans Saints going up against at the Arizona Cardinals? And who do I got coming out with that win tonight? Let's get into it, gang. So let's go back to last night. And to me, I just want to focus on the Knicks at the Memphis Grizzlies. I got to say that the Knicks showed out. Jalen Brunson seems to be a huge pickup for the New York Knicks. They executed well down the stretch. They could have won that game, probably should have won that game in Memphis. So I got to apologize for coming on and asking for the bum Brooklyn Nets facing the prime New Orleans Pelicans to be on primetime instead of the New York Knicks and the Memphis Grizzlies, which game went to overtime. I apologize to my fans for misleading y'all this way, for being a stan, for being a YouTube baby, for looking at the names instead of what's going to transpire on the court. And what transpired on the court with the Brooklyn Nets being blown out at home by the New Orleans Pelicans was that they picked up where they left off last year. The Brooklyn Nets being inept, being a shell of themselves, being a disappointment. Everywhere you turn, I don't care if it's national TV, I don't care if you're talking to your homie. Everybody, oh, this is going to be a different year for Kyrie. He going to come out, he going to be an MVP candidate. This is going to be the most serious the most serious he took basketball since playing with Brian. Came out, had 15 points, 6 for 19 shooting, less than a third. Come on, man. Less than 33% shooting from the field. Utterly garbage. Was Ben Simmons out there? Was he even out there? You feel what I'm saying? 4 points, 5 and 5? 4, 5 and 5. They couldn't stop anybody from getting to the cup. That's why I told them. That's why when ESPN on YouTube posted a couple of plays where Ben Simmons checked Giannis a little bit in the preseason, I was like, let's wait till the game start meaning something. Because what we seen last night, they can't stop nobody from getting to the cup. You think they're going to stop the most unstoppable force in NBA history from getting to the cup once he wants to? He wasn't going hard in the preseason. Y'all really think Ben Simmons is going to, out of nowhere, start checking Giannis Antetokounmpo? He couldn't check him when he was in his prime with the Sixers, with Jimmy Butler. Come on, bro. Like, I don't even want to hear that nonsense. To me, the Brooklyn Nets just came out and proved to, it's us fans. We the ones that got to take this burden because they've been showing us for the past 3 years exactly who they are. And they had no energy yesterday. Kevin Durant had that one look on his face like, bro, they really didn't trade me to come back for this. I got to sit here for 3-4 more years of this. He looked sick. But you're the one that constructed this team. You're the one that decided to leave and go and play with Kyrie Irving. And now it's a mess because your leader is a mess of a person. Point blank, period. And all the skill and drill don't mean nothing when your shot ain't falling. His shot is not nowhere near Steph or Dame. Those are snipers. Those is hitters. You feel me? But let's move on. I want to focus on October baseball and the Houston Astros coming out taking a 1-0 lead against the New York Yankees in the ALCS. Justin Verlander having a historical performance with 11 strikeouts. This dude is still out here doing his thug fizzle. What year is this for Justin Verlander? I remember my man was winning Cy Youngs with the Detroit Tigers. And then they won a World Series that 1 year with Miguel Cabrera. Like, dang, Justin, tip my cap to him. What is going on with the nutritionists lately? These athletes playing until, you know what I'm saying, until they dropping dead damn near. Look at LeBron, Tom Brady, Justin Verlander, Roger Federer, Serena Williams. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to these athletes and their prime performances and late stages of their careers. To me, I just like the Houston Astros and the way they carry themselves. I see them winning this series in 5-6 games. the New York Yankees have been playing too much baseball in too short of a stretch. So I see that catching up with them as far as the fatigue and October baseball. I feel as though Houston has a little bit better pitching lineup, and we know when it comes to October, pitching saves the day, not to mention if your hitters are tired because they've been playing so much baseball over the past few days. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the Astros in 5 or 6. Moving on to the primetime games in NBA tonight. We only got 2 games on. We got the Milwaukee Bucks at the Philadelphia 76ers, and then we got the Los Angeles Clippers at the Los Angeles Lakers. For me, at the Bucks-Sixers game, I just want to see how the Bucks going to come out and look, and I want to see how the Sixers are going to rebound. Nobody liked the energy from Joel Embiid. You're going up against Giannis Antetokounmpo, a 2-time back-to-back MVP, a Finals MVP. You got to come out there and show out. You can't come. They can't get beat on by the Bucks. Or if they do get beat on by the Bucks, it's the same situation with the Brooklyn Nets. We as fans got to stop expecting them to be different than what they've shown us, especially when it comes to the Philadelphia 76ers. They've been together longer than the Brooklyn Nets. So for the past 4 or 5 years, y'all been showing us that y'all can go out there, y'all can ball, y'all can look like the best team in the league, but when it hits crunch time, once it hits tough time, y'all fold for some reason, no matter who the coach is. To me, they got to come out there and send a message to the league that they're a different team this year. They're not going to be the 3rd, 4th best team in the East. Because I'm going to tell you this, if they're the 3rd, or I'm going to say the 4th, 5th best team in the East. Because I'm going to tell you this, Miami, Milwaukee, and Boston, they gearing for a championship run. The Sixers have to show that they're gearing for a championship run as well. Because Brooklyn just showed they're not. They ain't ready for no championship run this year. You feel me? So that's what I'm looking for from the Sixers. Just want to see how Giannis comes out and how he looks. But moving into the nightcap, I got to see Kawhi Leonard. You feel what I'm saying? With PG, John Wall. I just want to see how that starting lineup gels, how they come out, how they look. But for me, the Clippers are almost kind of like the Brooklyn Nets as far as I want to see how they're going to look at the All-Star break. I want to see how healthy Kawhi is. I want to see how healthy Paul George is. I want to see how healthy John Wall is. I want to see how the continuity is coming together, how Ty Lue is utilizing all that talent before I make an assessment of where they at and are they a true contender to the Golden State Warriors in the Western Conference. And then I'm looking at the Los Angeles Lakers. I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm looking for from them. Like, we just looking for 20-point games from LeBron James and then him passing Kareem. That's what I'm looking for. Simplify it. Let's move on. Let's talk about the Saints at the Cardinals. For me, you got DeAndre Hopkins coming back for the Arizona Cardinals. You got Robbie Anderson having his probably debut game for the Arizona Cardinals. Speed all over the field for the Arizona Cardinals. DeAndre Hopkins, Hollywood Brown, Robbie Anderson. I think James Conner might be out, so you're going to get a little bit more Chase. Well, no, Chase Edmonds is down there in Miami, so I don't even know who the backup is. The Bull Benjamin. Yeah, Benjamin, you're going to get a lot more Benjamin today. And then I just want to see how that offensive line is going to protect, because that New Orleans Saints defensive front is what always beats Tom Brady. So Kyler Murray has to get the ball out of his hands. I want to see how DeAndre Hopkins helps this offense, but they got to get on a winning streak, and they got to start right now. If they lose tonight, they might as well check the season up if they go 2-5. If they go to 2-5 tonight, they may as well chalk the season up, bro. Because they're not going undefeated. I don't care how good DeAndre Hopkins is. They better come out there, be ready to ball, and be ready to protect Kyler Murray. Because, listen, Cam Jordan and them dudes, they coming. Kawhi Alexander, they coming. You feel what I'm saying? So then you got Marshawn Lattimore in the backfield. For each of these teams, it's paramount to come out with a win tonight. I'm going to run with the Arizona Cardinals. I'm going to say Kyler Murray is going to make just enough plays to pull it out 20-17 in Arizona. Yeah, I'm going to go with the Arizona Cardinals. But before I get out of here, I want to touch on Christian with the Robbie Anderson thing. What's going on with Christian McCaffrey and the news that my San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams are in the conversation for trading for Christian McCaffrey. If we get Christian McCaffrey with my Niners in that run system, oh my goodness, because I remember when Kyle Shanahan first came to the Niners, we had Jerick McKinnon. He got hurt each year, couldn't start. And now you see him with the Chiefs, and he's a baller. So with this system, with a Christian McCaffrey type, the way Kyle would be able to utilize him, if we get Christian McCaffrey, it don't matter who, I could play quarterback, and we gonna win the Super Bowl. What you mean? We gonna have Christian McCaffrey like Terrell Davis back there, 2,000 yard, seasons. You know what I mean? So I'm very interested to see how that goes. It's a fire sale in Carolina. And Christian McCaffrey is their most talented, most valuable piece right now. Hopefully the 49ers make it happen, but I know they're going to be a little bit cautious just because injuries. You don't want to make such a drastic move and then you got a injury-prone running back. So let me know what y'all think. This is episode, 36, 37? MadMizzy Sports Morning Show. Y'all already know what it is. Like, comment, share, subscribe, listen, alert. MizzyWorld Entertainment. Gang.